scared.
I wonder if they had.
I
wonder if this is gonna. They said they had good anti. I wonder if this is gonna mess with the anti as well. Okay, DRX on defense, Sentinels on attack.
Doesn't end up doing the same stuff that Kesnit did.
To counter with the fault line as well. Attempted to punish
Yeah, just getting out of there. Teammate shot this. Teammate shot the camera and they dashed. So they know there's double shot.
Stuns, ricocheting, rebounding. The smoke's already propped up into the faces, but the blinds are still good for it. Gonna try and dominate these smokes, getting into
Damn,
the
bro, the shock just on him.
But it comes down to just Mako, 1v2.
Yeah, and they should be calling the flashes. They know he's got no more.
Jump in spotting. Zelsis is hunting for the information to try and set up tens. Round, hopping, skipping, looking for the easiest.
Whoa!
Right here,
Whoa!
Isolated Mako.
Wait.
He's still alive. And Zelsis,
he's gone.
Scurries away. Doesn't want any part of that fight there, not when it just goes all topsy-turvy.
Mako is going on the long flank around as well. This could actually come down to who just gets the jump on the other, a pure timing game.
Yeah, he knows he did damage, but I don't know if he's going to know how much damage.
This pathing is so unusual. It's going to be weird for both players in this spot.
Zelsis going to be feeling
especially with this plant, though, you're going to think that he's over towards here. So the fact he's clearing this fast is really good. But then Zelsis is going to be like, wait, he hasn't cleared any of this. He has to be coming from here.
Zelsis got down to a couple of straight
yeah, or he thinks he's going to have gone spawn.
But he reveals his hand early. Smoke. It's dropped down, 21 health. Again, straight bullets. Could just cause it. Defeating the moment for the pistol. Mako would have to be that 3-piece.
Damn, nicely done from Mako. That is a huge round from him. That 1v2 looked impossible to win.
Here for DRX.
2-1 in the pistols.
Seconds available. And Mako takes
He played it
the lines.
incredibly well.
I've got to think that Zelsis didn't understand how weak Mako was in that spot. Didn't see exactly who done damage to Mako over the course of the round. But if Zelsis had landed a couple bullets himself, he wouldn't have that info relayed to him by the rest of the team.
This is mad.
I guess with these kind of jump shots,
damn, bro, he had to hit that one tap.
Isn't confident to know that only 21 health remains on the IGL for DRX. Because at that point, a stun, a right click, and Mako's done so. The Red Bull clutch pulled away.
Dude, 3 kills, 2 assists. That's everything on the pistol from him. Okay, let's see how much they can get for this this eco. Whoa.
To take it straight to them.
Headshot.
Right there. That is so precarious.
That's a headshot shot.
The short-range headshot with the Outlaw.
There's a lot that could go wrong.
Zekken did manage to get the better end of Buzz on Sunset. I mean, just outperforming, outvaluing. But Buzz has been outrageously good so far. The last month, it's been
1BX at Pistols on Haven twice now.
One of the best players in the world.
Oh yeah, but it's both the Pacific teams as well, right?
One KPR
It was Meteor, right? First game as well, he 1v2'd.
He wiped them away. If you allow Buzz,
yeah, they don't have good success rate on their pistol clutches.
On this defense side, he's
last round in the game.
Very tough.
He's already building up to it with that Outlaw. Definitely feel it, but
also quite a lot of respect given too, right? DRX not having anybody that just keeps the pistol into this round. So these are going to be the weapons.
It's a great Omen flash, but
CP's up over the top here.
Oh, who is this lunatic?
Potentially found himself a slight gap, but no, players weaving in and out and around him. Will be able to get away with a gun? Not quite, so...
So like this through C, might have another one.
Sassy going around the world.
Ah, it's devastating. Oh, okay, just an armor rebuy. They got a gun out of them.
Good cleanup.
Good news is they know about the Outlaws as well, so they can just get heavy armor.
Otherwise, a bonus that's got some bite.
They needed this beginning, I think.
Yeah.
I did. It was an absolute shot this to start it off, to be fair.
To know who should be expected to be a favorite in this map.
Right.
DRX have been better if you look at what they've done on Haven all year. But
okay, first big buy rounds. Everyone gets the heavy armor like we said. We have a camera over towards A, but we have trips over towards C. I like this, because if you go short, you see the camera, you're going to think that this guy's over towards A and the trips will be here. Then you could change your call. Yeah, you want to check this camera. There we go. That's perfect. Now they're going to think that Cypher's here. Yeah, they might try walk up, find the trips. Okay, Omen Flash uses... We didn't use breach damage though, so Zelsis needs to try to get under.
Great stun that Zekken throws out.
If Zelsis gets to under heaven, it should be a done round. Yeah, he gets
Clearly
to
put some
under
thought
heaven.
into these
Okay,
neon
now
execs, same as
now it's
Sunset.
literally just as soon as they do the exec, you do breach damage back.
Sidestepping most of this util, not a paranoia up and over. That's a dash.
It's a nice dash
Committed, a
in.
bit confident,
But he
and
delayed
overconfident.
spawn so
Buzz
much that they
himself
couldn't push
locking
out.
down the angle. Zekken will have a hard task, at least with these players. Dodging
Hold up.
and weaving up and
Kinda
around. It
doable.
does set him up. At least flashback
goodness.
for that kill. Zelsis.
Yeah, he got him.
Avoid this one up
Okay,
and
shout
around
out
the
to
cage.
Zelsis, man. He did
Follows
everything
the
good.
trail loosely. Damage
I liked it
done
from
to these
DRX. Like the
players,
retake was good, but the
definitely
fact that
a little bit
Zelsis got his
messy.
breach damage off here just meant that these two go on heaven on their own, and then we got 3 that are stalled because of the breach damage. Well, either way, DRX will be happy with the damage done, but Zelsis did everything perfect.
Pretty close to his Rolling Thunder, so I don't think this is as bad as it might first appear for Sen. Zelsis, speaking of him, that aftershock that he used in post-plan basically won them the round.
Yeah,
the whole point for DRX there is that they're supposed to explode in off the retake.
There would Stamo in.
They couldn't manage it.
Alright, massive rounds.
Real life as well.
It's easier to cycle the people that can buy. We've got 2 people that can buy next if they
Aggression
lose.
by DRX.
Whoa.
That's a stun.
Whoa.
And a dash from Buzz to try and
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
That was nuts! He was stunned up!
Getting away.
He was
The
stunned
spray
up!
trousers are fully
This is the
stunned.
most insane thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a day of first, mate. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. And Sassy with a re-exploration.
No
he seemed to offset
way,
that
bro!
disadvantage for DRX.
That's your
They're going
big
back at
that's
them
your
with
big
that
buy round to
firepower.
make sure that you have to go down to an
And a
eco.
great
That's
set play
devastating.
to crunch
What has
onto
he done
A-Lobby as well.
here?
Buzz wasn't shooting against people that were shooting back in that spot. He was shooting against people that were blinded up, stuffed into a corner. And yet,
No
it's
way,
still so
man.
impressive, the mechanics on display there. Here's that paranoia thrown out from Mako, but the follow-up from Buzz, genuinely unbelievable. The spray
Holy,
control,
bro,
even just
that's
onto tens is amazing,
incredible.
but then to catch second.
That's ridiculous. I do love a good delayed A-Lobby fight.
If you let this guy get rolling, he could walk all
Yeah,
over Sen.
no one on his team knows just how mental it
Zekken's
was.
got to be able to match him pound for pound. And with the hero rifle in his hands, Sen putting their trust in the young superstar.
See if he can get that ball rolling, but wasn't.
Bro,
confident.
he does that on
Players
the
max up.
on the round that forces you to
Got a
eco.
feeling that that's leaning over towards B as well.
A great
Bullets
arm and
landing,
flash,
not
man.
Dropping him though.
You cancel.
Dodging around. It's the drone is going to be used up and over. Dart through the back as well. Big reveal. The posturing sent away.
Yeah, we got early trip here though. The rotate
looking to
did go
lean
in.
there.
Does flashback commit?
He's
Oh,
taking to the
flashback.
C
This
side.
is.
Flashback is there,
He might get
ready.
wrecked by
He's got the
tens.
rifle towards the back, but is it going to be trained well enough? Expecting tens.
Yeah, tens had his
Just in
chance. Double
time,
body
but it's
shot.
traded. And
Dude,
Zekken's
this
here.
kid. This
Rifle
kid is
play.
nuts, man.
The reign
Second is
supreme.
so nuts. Look at the HPs for
Picked it
everyone.
up.
Breach damage on. Yeah, I was gonna say breach ult was probably a must on this one.
DRX players, Bane could not escape. He's not the ire of that one. Buzzes right back into
2
it.
low
Trying to
HPs.
take that fight.
Oh boy,
Plenty
that was the
of
2
players
low
that are weak,
HPs.
but
That was
Maka now
crazy doable.
forced to concede up that space and concede the round.
Hey, nicely done from
What a
Sentinels.
thrifty
They'll
for Sen to
definitely
be
take
able to
this,
pull
man.
out.
Gun upgrades. They
They
get
only have one Vandal to work with, and Zekken.
yeah, gun
use
upgrades,
out of
and
it.
they get 3 people alive to
Cool
rebuy
macro
armor.
idea as well, called by John. That fake into B.
Yeah, the beat
John had already
beat
taken
pressure.
space in
I mean,
garage
I'm
and
not
was ready
even
to
sure
break
this
the trip,
was
give that
initially a
away
fake.
as
This was
late
just a
as
straight up
possible.
cancel. It is just a very fast mid round insta call over towards hit C. And DRX definitely like
slicing off.
I don't know. I would have to look at where everyone was. I don't know if they were like re-clearing garage or re-clearing middle, or if there was just a lurker here. But flashback needed help. He did good to hold back a sec.
It's a dangerous element, I think, of Sen's overall game plan. Not just game plan, I suppose. This was not really planned, but it's their ability to just jump on opportunities when they're presented them.
Absolutely. And that's what Buzz is trying to do at the end there as well, right? He's trying to find that timing back.
Yeah, and I'm
before the neural test comes
imagining
through.
Mako had no smoke, because if Mako smokes
Buzz.
this, it's a different round.
Blade Storm in hand. Going to be popping that one and trying to get value out of it in this round. And then maybe working his way up to an operator.
Oh, revealed up. I don't know where Buzz is.
Yeah,
At least
tried to
Blade
take a
Storm
timing
as
on
well.
it. Even though they have
Scurry
low
away
money
to an
here,
opposite
we got
direction.
an ult, and we got pretty good money for Sentinels here. So mostly, just if DRX lose this, they have the ecos. This is a very important round for everyone involved. Straight up retake over towards C again. Double cage. Do I see a smoke here this time? No smokes again from Mako. Bro, they're going to have trouble. Flashback's just going to...
Once more gliding. Second. There's no more, despite the paranoia was quite good. Aftershock now will clear out this player.
Damn, he's done
Flashback.
insanely
It's a
well.
miracle that he even gets the one, but Mako just trying to break
Dude,
their
everyone's doing
ankles.
insanely well.
The unexpected angle. Buzz is right there. Bladestorm
HPs.
slicing and dicing.
2 and
No
8.
kills there, but the damage done surely.
2 and 8. Hens is going for it. 8
Evacuation with the
HP.
TP barely out of dodge.
They had 10 HP between them there, the final 2 players on Sentinels. 10s with the majority of that, still only on 8.
A massive advantage still here for DRX, like you said. It's on 8 HP. Drone.
Who
Save
did
for a
damage
rainy
to
day,
him?
will clear
Did the
through most
person
of
that do
this.
damage to
Sentinels
him
not playing
die?
angle like he was hoping. Now just holding it.
Got recon as well. Double bounce recon or something and just hope that he shoots it.
Whatever you want to call it.
Oh.
Buzz is there, instantaneous.
He just tried to get round the corner. If he holds his ground there, maybe. It was a very nice try. Great shot, started off.
Takes the defuse. I don't think he's going to have enough money to be able to go for the operator, though.
Yeah, bro, everyone's money's incredibly low.
Looks like he might need to help out his mates.
Flashback did so well in this position. I thought he was done for. He got 2.
All throughout the site here. It was all that DRX could do to hold on. Did manage to push things across
I think Mako needs to relax a little bit smoke-wise. It's interesting. He decides to smoke the left here instead of back side so they can flood heavier.
And actually, they've gone with a judge onto Flashback so that Buzz can have enough money to go for the operator himself.
Wait, we're out here judging.
Here comes the
Flashback
Might
judge.
not be expecting it.
They've smoked off their own.
In a whole
op here
garage,
to
bro.
disguise
Bro's
the
gonna be
fact that
out
Buzz
of
is
the
gonna be
round if
playing
they
in
go
this
fast
direction.
C here.
Normally, a smoke in this position means the op is not really going to be playing there. Why would the defending team want to smoke off their own operator? Just to disguise
Yeah, and
it
they're probably
hope
gonna
that
get
Sen
nothing
fall
for
into
these
the trap. They're
trips.
not
Like
at all.
Mako's kind of close. Do they
Shooting on
cancel?
second. Luckily, nobody wanted the side to play against it, but the spam of the bullets, yep.
Oh, this is a
Raining
good
them down
cancel.
onto the
No
players.
one over
It's a narrow
towards B
choke
right
point that
now.
makes it very easy.
And normally when you
Straight
insert
to
one
jump
into this
T.
position, what you do is you try and go
Got
over
up mid,
towards
drops
A
down the
so
cage
that
as
you
well.
can
He
hear
knows
what
he's
the
getting cleared
rotate
by
is.
that
That's a
drone. Had to
great
evacuate.
He was in a
drone.
nice spot to try to listen for any defensive rotates.
Here we go, man. And that's
Don't have drone.
oh, that'll do it.
Info.
Now what?
Now smoked off.
Okay, nicely done. And no matter
So
what,
life
they
made
don't know
that
if they're
much more
hitting
difficult.
behind it or they don't know if
Plays
they've
by saying it'll be
insta-called
called on the
somewhere
back of
else.
it.
Meanwhile, John.
We're actually going to see a judge play here. Judge? Garage?
TP for the info.
Chris?
John did try and make a play, punished. The judge in the hands of Flashback does work out, but Buzz is getting squeezed. But he's isolated.
It's
one
a
of the
nice
fights
trade,
still,
though.
right from behind. Zekin
Lunatic
tracking,
Bane.
immaculate. He's been putting in the hours. Definitely shows. Zelsis with a plan, nothing to push it back. So it's a 2v3 to get themselves back into this still. Disadvantage for Sentinels.
Picks up an op, low HP. If he can get one, and Zelsis can maybe do it.
Angles.
No
Smokes
spot.
fade.
I don't think they saw Foxy9 in heaven.
Holding for the flank.
Oh, that smoke is just
Paranoia
completely
from
wrecked
DRX
him.
sweeping its way through, dropping down, clearing most of the way. This
It's
is
a lot down to
methodical by
Zelsis,
DRX.
man, with this smoke
But again,
here.
it comes down to these opening kills. Util into their hands. There was a chance and opportunity here in the TP. Mako is covering this angle.
That creates a lot of
Foxy9
pressure, man.
diffusing,
Huh?
sticking. It's already hard. Has to lay claim to the kill, and he does just that.
Damn.
Beamed all the way through. Has to shock into the corner. Is it enough?
Oh, he got
survives
out.
the top. Again,
He got out on the HP. Look at him. He's 2 HP.
Just running away
He slid
from him.
across with 2 HP.
Seconds just clutched
Only
that one
a
with
neon,
2
man.
HP to his name.
Only a neon. Shout out to Zelsis, bro.
What is that?
Zelsis did so
Insanity
well.
that Zekin survives.
Multiple opportunities for Foxy to try to tag him with just a single bullet. The whistle of a bullet going past him would have dropped him at 2 HP. Foxy couldn't quite find the moment for it.
Yeah, the Zelsis and second impact is just through the roof. It really is.
Zelsis also
It kind of was for the first map as well.
Fault line. And Sen clutch 2v3. DRX, they've looked like a great
Force them
team
down
out
to an
today,
eco.
but in the clutch moments, in the chaotic, scrappy spots, the Sen player quality.
I'll
is
tell you what I'm
coming out to
enjoying with
shine.
Sentinels at the moment, though. Like they're
Well,
doing
that
great to cancel
Definitely
strats.
shone through.
Right, we had the insta B over towards here.
veteran
Cancel.
quality that they
Had
have.
the
Really Buzz is just caught with his
we had
strats
the
down by
C
the
hit
ankles
over
there. He was
towards
way out into the
the
open.
round prior.
That's a hero rifle finding
Insta
no
cancel into
value.
another
Smoked
plan.
off, though,
Like
and
the
recovered.
calling is
Flashback picks it up,
much
looking
better
to do
from
better.
John. Looks great. And just like the mid rounding's been nice.
DRX, they went for the flood defender.
Why
in that
take this
previous round
jewel? He's
instead
the
of
only
trying
hero
to
gun.
have
He should be
Bane
taking that jewel,
throw out
the
his
one on
Hunter's
long.
Fury. It is still available, but he's posted up deep. They're constantly trying to get info on Sen early towards the A site.
They're not going to be able to hold on to this though. Bane's already stunned up. Darts and flashes.
Whoa!
What a shot!
What a shot, dude.
Holding down the line still.
That's absolute.
Rifles will make short work.
Dude, he turned the flash before that as well.
And the hero rifle was flanking the whole time.
Bad trip.
Oh, hey, come on, boss.
No.
Well, they're giving away at least one of them's back here. He's trying to sound bait to make them forget about Mako. No, don't worry, guys. Really, it was only me, the Cypher. And he can also save this weapon, hoping that someone falls into the lap of Mako. But this is SEN tying things up 4-4. DRX have got no chances left in this round.
Might be a good thing for DRX that they just walked into the trip too. SEN might not fix it.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's a couple of different trips that you want to go for. That trip is actually still really good for defaulting over towards C and Garage at the start of the rounds, because it still does block. Like Buzz, if he wants to push up deep onto an angle in A lobby, it'll stop you, you know, getting pressured from behind. Yeah. But then when you go into A, you really want to be picking that trip back up and replacing it near the mid window, because that stops that flank as you commit to the A side.
All right, big buy round, and timeout here would make a lot of sense.
Like that will very easily get lost in the middle of rounds, where stuff like timing is much more important. Yeah. You know, you don't want to be sitting around messing with the utility.
Yeah, I like this pathing now. If you do this smoke, this pathing's nice.
DRX are going to take a tag time out here.
Yeah, pushed into the point where they do need some corrections. Part of it is that, you know, even when they've just given everything to get Buzz, this operator, into his hands, he hasn't been able to get value with it.
Yeah, and part of that was because they posted him over towards A short, and
But does DRX love running out of smokes to zero info? Yeah, no matter what, they're like Mako right now is fast using the smokes, and I think that's honestly maybe something that Sentinels has noticed, because every time they like cancel, they're kind of insta hitting, or like they're so free right now to cancel, and then just hit another site. Like Mako, the second smoke is like always getting used, maybe a little bit too early. Would I rate Haven attacker sided or defense sided? Slightly attacker sided. Like a 7-5 is like normal. Again, as always, comp dependent, but
especially if it's being mitigated. He's gonna have to switch it up. They've tried to hide their intent, I think, by, you know, like we said, they put the smoke towards the back of A lobby, they put a dart in, it makes it feel like it's an A lobby fight. As you already mentioned, why would you smoke off your own offer? Hoping that somebody will walk into it, but
nobody did, and then they cleared him really effectively in the late round, even though they'd used drones. So, you know, if SEN are going to be really good at
we go fast on this one. That's a site recon, right? Unless it's a different lineup for sure.
Yeah.
Same play.
Got Foxy9 to release.
Yeah, it's a site recon. Site recon. Go for ult.
Here's a play to be made. Rolling fun.
Whoa!
Shooting ducks. The target practice now for second. Plenty more players here just trying to make the work happen. Paranoia to play off for DRX. Foxy9 is inserted. Tucked up close into the corner position again, and a stray bullet spam back and away to rifle.
What a nuts round. Damn, bro, what a nuts round. 10-person duel on A.
Just finish. And listen, could have gone either way with the way that DRX was shooting in those final moments. He just about puts the bow on it.
Yeah, forced them down to an eco again. They're doing really good, man.
And you're right, DRX started shooting back, but Sassy stepped up.
Look at this. He saw like both of them got some air, man.
He had a very, very slow start to Sunset, and I was worried.
Dude, he gets a double there. It's radar. Like it is off the radar, but it's still impressive.
If we try harder, hard enough, with the power of friendship.
Maybe that's how Sassy's getting resolved.
Oh my. And again, the economy takes a fall here for DRX. They're going to go for that delayed A lobby fight, but SEN not falling prey to it. Not again.
Don't do it.
Instead, working away over towards B now, knowing that all that util was used. Mako to be the potential.
These two was together. Tap on it, and they use the ult in the eco. Oh yeah, they're owning them.
Yeah, they're all the way through. Mako though will deliver at least a one.
Whoa!
And a second.
Bro got a double here. Lovely shots on this. Dude, I can't believe they used their ult onto an eco. DRX just after an instant touch of the... And they got to fight on site because there's so many guns here. They don't want to let them get the guns.
Opening up, gliding through.
Yeah, nicely done. Dude, Sentinels are together though. Like the calling, the trading, and like especially the mid-rounding right now is really impressive. This was a whole plan over them having breach ult though, for sure. Tap, insta go over towards D. It also works really well because Mako is just non-stop using his smokes crazy early, so when they kind of pivot somewhere, there's just no smokes to stop them getting anywhere.
Sassy
Not that he
picks
needs
up
smokes
a
when he's hitting the
beautiful
shots like
lurk
this, but
kill,
helps the rest of your
and then
team.
straight through to C. They know it's open doors.
6 without a
Their
pistol,
attack
yeah,
calling
they're
at the
wrecking him on
moment
attack,
is
honestly.
remarkably good.
Been a really good attack.
And this is looking like a map where DRX.
But how many
I guess
fake,
been banning it
like
for
how many
good
bits of
reason,
fake
at least
pressure
in
have
the
we
game against
seen?
Fnatic, 'cause
Like cancel
here
B,
today,
tap
the
B,
scoreline
pivot
makes
over
it
towards
closer
C.
than
We've
it
seen
has
it
been.
twice.
Buzz has got to get aggressive. Camp to take it. Spots a few
Traded
players,
though,
but
right?
surely not long for this world.
Oh boy.
The dash is there, stuns
Nice.
up. It'll have to be a no-scope to survive.
No way!
Oh my! Buzz
I was gonna say he's nearly out of there, bro. That was nuts from him. He did insane to get another though. What a round, what a no scope. Dude, this guy picked. Did he pick up Deal? Yeah, he did.
Still here, but not for long.
Got his ult again.
30 HP.
Not again, surely. Shout out to Buzz, man. Getting 2 there is criminal.
DRX, maybe that's the key to victory.
I mean, Sentinels didn't even do bad
Buzz will
though.
give you
Like
those, I
they
guess.
stunned him
You
twice.
called it out. He needed a no scope to be able to survive that situation and hits it. He was stunned up. He couldn't scope in. What is this round? This is the value that they've been looking to try to get from the guy, but I didn't think it was going to come this kind of way.
Dude, I tell you what, even Flashback did
All
really
the
good to
ideas
bail
there
him
are
out.
still
Double
good
cage
from
to try and get him
Sen,
out of there as well.
So this is now making it possible for an even half. And I think that would obfuscate a little bit of how much Sen have been in control, but
Yeah, Sentinels have done so well.
What
What an half is this shot?
Whoa,
Whoa.
God, that strain.
How's he
Back
alive?
row.
Oh my god.
Get punished. The utility hands was just too late. Overdrive. It's earned.
Yeah, and they should know that this.
DRX have been struggling to hold a candle to any of it. Buzz
Whoa,
has got to drop
nice
players
shots,
and will
bro.
do so at that.
Speaking of nice shots, do you
Shots
know
off
about this
the
guy in
head, you
garage
know
though?
what the final few are.
Oh, he got round the corner and Bane spots him.
Rearing through.
Whoa.
That is
Dude,
the
another
Sentinels
6-6
by
half.
DRX.
That's devastating for Sen. I felt like Sen did so good here. To get 6s, and it's because they lost pistol. Still impressive.
4 in a row, dominant attacking from Sen, cut short at the end, and it's 6-6.
Mad Jaws, yeah, everyone wants to flood and fight all the time.
Those final 2 rounds from Buzz
So we're just
are
getting like
remarkable. He's also just destroyed
7+ people
Plays
dueling
up
on
with
the
that man,
site.
He's made short work of it, enough to make it even. Still anyone's game. An explosive series that we are being treated to.
Red Bull gives you wings.
DRX only winning the half off the pistol. At least their attack, well, it was the same as the first half, basically. Same as the first map. The Sentinels won second pistol on Sunset. That's always so loud. The Secret Labs one is crazy loud. Haven, yeah, slightly attacker sided, not too much though. Is it 1 match per day now? Nah, two matches. We got EDG Trace after this. Two per day, yeah. Dude, it's much better though. Do you remember the days we used to get like 3 per day?
And here on Haven,
3 per
man,
day
I mean,
was kind of wild.
Familiar scenes, honestly, to the beginning of Sunset, where it started out with DRX winning that pistol round, dragging it over the line, making it nice and even at 6-6.
It's better now,
with a
it's
few
like
gun
spread
rounds
out.
towards the end. Very familiar indeed, and the question is, will it kind of repeat the
It's
script?
great
I think,
for the
as well,
sleeve
because
schedule,
we
that's
were singing the
actually
praises of
great,
Sentinels for these pistol rounds and converting it. They've only showcased that at least once so far.
Okay, pretty much everything up until this year was like that, to be honest.
But of course, this is an opportunity for DRX to subvert that and start off on a good footing themselves. I've loved watching
What is this sound, bro?
between the value
What is this
Buzz
music?
and Zek
Okay,
have been able to grab
Buzz
today. They've
gets
given us
the
some
raid boss. Buys armor, double smoke,
World-class
and gets
plays
dropped
occurring.
Frenzy.
It's a Sen on their defense now.
Looking mostly set up to try to
Knock
stop
over
some kind of
towards
B-pistol
garage.
from
We got
DRX.
camera down to
DRX, at least
short.
at the beginning, are going over and taking some long. This is what they were doing against
At the
Gen G
moment,
and Pacific.
Sassy would
Very
have to
regularly.
do miracle
control and then
work
reset,
on A to
and sometimes
like
go
get a
into the
kill and
exit.
stay alive.
This time looks like they're going to commit, which would be a lot
Yeah.
of pressure on Sassy.
If he can get one, he's done
Well,
great.
it's open right now. There's really no signs of it. He's going to have to play off to the
Okay,
side.
getting out of there is perfect.
Timing to be taken.
Got to
so
keep an eye on
40
Foxy.
seconds
Foxy
now
has the
until
big
the
bit of
next
util
recon,
here.
though.
Can
And that's a
Foxy
big
plant and
call
get
for them
under?
after the
Do they
retake.
go fast? The Sentinels go really fast, so we can't get under.
Zelsis, Aftershock, down and out, in through the corner.
They might. They might.
Onto him. It's DRX. Buzz, he tried to play inside, and in front of most of his util, Sen are overwhelming! And that is an onslaught.
Here we go again.
Before our eyes, and Mako left to pick up these pieces and do what he can. Stray bullets, damage done. Movement, hopping around. There's no easy target at all offered. And now it's inevitable.
They just pushed him on this. Wait, shout out to Sentinels. This was really cool. Breach planting on this one. The breach can't get under heaven, which means they can't stop them flooding out with the breach damage, and they just insta-go on the top of the spike. That was sick. Yeah, just if you wait 5 extra seconds, this breach gets to under heaven. We saw how much damage it did in the first half. Right, it won Sentinels around us having that breach damage here. So going early when they're just not fully set up is definitely the play.
Hey, Tyson, we got this pistol. Tyson.
When they played Icebox against Gen G, it was looking very clean.
2-2 for a pistol.
But yeah, dead even on pistols now, both of these two teams. Buzz is going to try
Breach
to,
and
with
plant
spanner in
if
the
that's the
works,
plan.
picking up the outlaw,
Most
full
teams have
armor.
breach plant.
He's got 4 potential
And then you just go under
stacks.
heaven.
Risky, though. He does have plenty of
It's
target,
like
but
not many
goes
teams will
wrong.
fast flood like
One of the
this,
Tunnels
or be in a
will play
position to
still.
fast
That's
flood
a
on this.
140.
Okay, we need to stop talking because we have an outlaw. What did he tank? Did
side
he
here,
buy
it was
heavy
10
armor
one
with this?
who-
No, not a chance.
That's 4.
It had to go down to 10.
Wayside now and an open
Either way, this is
side.
a gun
DRX
back
are
sight.
aware of it. They've slowed it to a crawl.
And at the moment, we can
Cautious.
see that you can get this gun back sight, and this
Just spotted
guy
the body
gets
there.
free info of this
Zelsis
guy's
is
garage.
seen, but can't quite stop the gun into his hands and pulling himself in alongside John QT. Make the retreat for now. DRX is still not really forcing the issue. Buzz is going to try and lock that
Shot.
down.
Absolute
Zekken
shot,
onto
man.
the dome.
One enemy remaining.
All danger just evaporates at that. Zekken can stick this one.
Okay, very nicely
Full
done
peace of
though.
mind.
Doesn't matter too much on
shot
that.
from
Just
Zekken.
one gun down. They pick up the outlaw as well, and we know that one of these
But
is
if
going to
he
have
hits that one shot, it's just basically a fight.
Fly armor.
Whoever hits the shot is going to win the duel. And Zekken just has a headshot in there just for style points, I guess. I like the idea from Buzz. Somebody's going to have to.
He did have full armor, right? He tanked a bullet.
Looks like it's going to be Mako who takes the hit economically.
Yeah, so I think 2 of them now can't buy.
So your IGL,
Yes,
former
but of
star
course.
player of DRX, he ends up being the player that takes the knock.
Right there.
Guardian no armor.
Guardian no armor.
Mako.
Yeah, I guess.
Poor
That's
guy.
gross.
It is. It's nothing to work with, really.
Oh boy.
Aggression by Sen.
Countered quickly, and that tells you that the stack was over towards C, right? The defaulting players were on the C side if the fault line's going to come out that quickly from the attackers. These players on A could be taking more space right now. I think Sen have missed a little bit of a trick there.
I think the goal was to call us a pivot, though, over towards A.
But as soon as
I
the
mean,
fault
it's
line
still
comes
nice
out
from
as a reaction,
DRX.
you know
They
that
insert
they're
one
not
over
running A.
towards here. Here's some kind of rotates.
Sen not willing to take the risk.
And then they clear garage.
Mako's taken nice space.
Yeah, has announced himself ever so
Wait,
slightly.
are these two gonna
here
try
through
something
grass.
mad?
No trip to meet them. Bullets raining down, led
Ah, they're
either
kind of close
side.
here. Okay, they get a free
Like these
sight.
players as well. If nobody's watching into the smoke, Zelsis might make you punish. Still,
Keep an eye on middle. Yeah, I was gonna say middle
Yeah,
drill's
watching
happening.
flash to
Shot,
play
bro.
him in. Good adjustment. Reactions by Bane. Just flicks and adjusts in time. Zekken playing himself in. So that's to worry a
Could be
little bit about the
this would be a
flank timing here,
devastating
but I think it's
3v5
the
if
scurrying away
if
from flashback.
DRX lost this. We've seen it before. With an outlaw, you should
Still
not be
hard
able to retake this.
Nevertheless, 2 outlaws and a guardian in the hands of these SEN players. And the post plan from DRX does look good. It's just a smoke to cut up the sight line. Mako makes it that much more difficult to partition here for SEN. Knows the angles, knows the timings, gliding into his face. They do.
Still looking like they're going to do alright damage on this. Tap with a spike.
They know they're off of it.
Wait, he's going for it. Wait,
Spike
he's
is
gonna
sticking,
probably do
10
this, right?
sticking, it's a
Oh,
few-
it was close, man. If this guy in garage isn't there, I was super scared.
Uh,
There was no one there to actually clear it. Yeah, dude, that is expensive.
Error there from Flashback, but he wanted to make sure that there was no chance of a ninja defuse in that situation.
Yeah, but because the thing was there was no one close to like run in and check it, so he had to commit very early. That's why I got super worried there. Good little bit of info there as well. Flashback spots the trip at middle as he sprays that guy.
Way away from those big ults that we'd be paying attention to. Where did the DRX start their default?
Close. It was close because of the position of him defusing. Everyone's going to be spamming this side, but he was on the right.
All that space is given up here. DRX, they have a couple of options, but they instead just choose to send it straight over towards B. As an aftershock will have to be respected. TP from Mako.
Yeah, insta-tap of this one. We're seeing this all the time to try to get the breach util out. Go on, you got a lot to do, man.
Could get punished. Tries to play off the stun and well lined up for him.
That's the one. That's the one.
49 dropped. Added a picture.
Dude, the confidence of the stun kills the fast person that isn't stunned.
It comes down to contact plays. For DRX, it's the only thing that can bail them out of this.
Shadows traveling.
Look at the passive positions that SEN are holding. Just making
Yeah,
sure
and they want to try get a kill before they plant, so it's a bit of a nightmare here.
Happy to play a retake 5v3. They just don't want to get caught by a lurk.
Ultimate is ready.
Bane is lurking. It's Ten's job to watch for
Ens
this.
just got his smoke now, still has flash. That's nice from them though, delays a little bit. Yeah, that should decide it. Ten's did great here.
And the options are limited. They know that Flashback was posturing himself.
Hey, look at that util, man. The util is so nice.
Cleaning up these
It's just nice to watch how together they are.
A big blow landed early for SEN on the defense side.
It's a huge blow.
DRX's economy is going to be hurting after that one.
Yeah, there's been a lot of these,
And the DRX
like,
idea
really
there,
important
they realized
rounds,
there was a huge
and
lobby fight
majority of the
going,
time,
and so they
Sentinels like
immediately
are
called
winning
pivot
them to force them down to an eco.
Get a serious exec on B. And Celsius blocks it with just one aftershock. And I got to think, did DRX expect the breach to be playing in
Shout out
short?
to John
Do
here.
they
Shout out
think
to
he's
Zelsis
not
with
gonna be in
the
position
stun.
there?
But you ran back. I was stunned. I was like, I'll come in there.
Yeah, he saw the stun and he just insta went.
They're talking there about that committing to the retake, I believe, but DRX are going to take a tag timeout. I didn't like the macro pathing, is basically how I want to sum up this statement, though. Because for DRX to think that they could get that plant down on B, they would have to assume that Zelsis was part of the big A lobby crunch, or in some way was not connected with them over towards the B link. And I don't think there's enough layers there. If DRX want to add another layer to that, then, you know, save your flash and dash to tap the plant.
Problem is now they're just going to be heavy going over towards A, and it's too obvious.
That's going to catch Zelsis a lot of the time, and it's a really standard place for the breach to be holding. But they ended up trying to get a fast play into B, got caught by the trip over towards C, and it was a little fortunate, I suppose, that
Whenever SEN play like this, they win events. It is a little bit like that when they play like super together like this. It looks scary, man. When they're all on the same page and the util's good.
The tactics, that macro play as well, but it's a difficult task, right?
Don't cuss, dude. I was just reading a chat. That doesn't count.
South. I mean, I think we forget that, despite the fact that he is a veteran.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Picking up the mantle of IGLing, it's a real hard just task ahead of him, I think, to go up against a player like John.
Hey, hero gun for Buzz.
He is calling really well thought out structured
Dude,
plays.
there is nothing behind this one. Other than the hero gun, we get a sheriff armor, that's about it. Not too sure about this one from Sentinels. Don't like that they're playing super aggro as long as they don't push all the way through.
Just
chilling with the music.
With a hero rifle, he's got to do the most in this spot. Senna hard committing into that A lobby control, using the drone to add the next element to it. They can pave the way here now. Oh, that's a hard
guys. The eco,
oh,
relax yourselves a little bit.
Here. This could be overzealous in nature from Sentinels, but they maintain the composure now, backing away.
I'm not sure they realized that DRX were on an eco round here.
DRX love doing
that's a risky play to go for.
Yeah, and they hand deliver them a gun, but they're not gonna. They're only gonna take the space instead of the gun itself. They love a ult on an eco. They really do.
Flashback still with his rifle as well.
Flashback took a lot of space, and this bait might be good. This is hard. He's gonna get another smoke for this.
Clear up these players.
No one going through the B side. Everyone trying to go.
This is really hard. Good luck, Zach, and you got to send it through this. Oh, he did floor one. He missed it.
Use pound for pound though, it's slowing these players down. The rifle needs to get back.
Damn! Look at that.
He just beams him down. Mako, Sheriff, wrong target, but he does retreat at least with the
If he didn't
upgrade.
spray and he kind of chilled out a little bit, he would have been fine.
1v3.
What a flash. What an absolute flash, man. Zelsis' breach is so nice to watch. So nice. I honestly, I didn't really like how Sentinels played it. It got insanely close.
Despite the fact that it could have been that potential.
But
And Mako is going to be kicking himself. He almost got robbed in that spot. He 140'd Zelsis, sorry. There was only one player with full health. That was Zelsis. He 140'd him, killed John Cudy. One more bullet in that spot, and that's a winnable 1v3 for Mako. There were some serious risks being taken there for Sentinels.
Brutal.
But risks or no, they get it done. And now a 3-round lead. It is very similar, Brent, to Sunset. An even half that Sentinels starts running away with.
Must win
Can
for DRX.
Find the comeback, as they did in map 1.
Perform the seconds in, leading with 20 kills here.
Again?
Not obfuscating the intent to try and fight this one tooth and nail.
But this is, I like this from Sentinels. They knew that a lot of the timeout was going to be about over towards A, so that all they do is just go aggro A back to back. Zova all on top. Oh man, are they not wrecked? It's pretty good damage. 17, 9.
It's good damage, but they have left B open. Flashback taking this timing, finding his way through. Does anyone think?
Footsteps, knives out. Kills need to be claimed. Hopping over. Sassy gives him that easy
Big
side.
Joe. Damn, this guy was. That was the double low HPs, right? That was the 70 and the 9 HP.
Despite all the aggression that was being made and played.
Oh, what a dude. Zelsis is insane, bro. He's playing so well.
Up to 11 now for Sen, and at this point, it really does feel like full momentum
Guy just keeps
on
emoting on him as well. Dude, his util's been so good, though.
That's such a misread from DRX in that spot. When Flashback gets in position to get
it's not even like a miss.
They just commit to the hit on A.
Okay, I see what you're saying is for this one.
Now gone.
I thought he was talking about like at the beginning of the round where they're trying to take like A and like force into A the whole time. It's just like the timeout diff really. They kind of know exactly what they want to talk about.
There's no more really buffer room here that's been built up by DRX to find a path back in.
Zelsis has earned his ult. Breach ults on both sides. Sen backing up, expecting
Do we Odin spam the guy down to 26?
Trying to posture, make it feel like there's still people there.
Cast DRX. Dude, it was going to
Throw it
happen.
out from Foxy9. But this is an eco round.
Right there.
If you're going to use your ults here,
No matter who I picked, I was
could you not
doomed.
try to force a little more and stop Sen from getting to 12.
Right there.
Again, it all just lands on the shoulders of Buzz. He's the one with the rifle, jiggling, cutting noise, up down to that minute mark. Sen.
Keep an eye on Sassy's recon here.
Most of this space here. There's a smoke into the face of Sassy.
Oh,
He's going to
okay, all that.
slide him down. The Odin play. Chopping
Breach,
him up
all
to pieces.
fast
Drone
retake.
Off and around, rebound.
You
with
breach
a
all
shot
back.
dart. It's all collected kills potentially there. And a rifle aim immaculate.
Damn, bro.
The side arm.
Very nice, man. Very, very nice setup from Sentinels. Okay, 5 chances, bro. They made this look, at least this map, convincing. I thought they were going to struggle in this map.
Series here. Laid in wait.
They're so far ahead of these rounds.
Yeah, they snowballed pretty well, though.
Like
They really did. That first big buy round was like the one.
They're thinking, we want to be way off site here in case this breach ult is coming through. Just in terms of anticipating what their opponents are up to, Sen have been very strong today.
All smiles.
The
as
atmosphere
well.
Yeah, they're just having the best time ever.
When we were in overtime on Sunset, but now they've got 5 chances to close out and start moving on to face a Chinese opponent.
DRX with essentially one last buy potentially here. A lot of ults built up.
They haven't taken too much map
Make good usage
control,
of it to
really.
at least turn this round in their favor.
Gotta start using
Down
some
20.
ults for sure. That's why Sentinels are
Be the
playing this
case.
heavy retake
So
over
the setups
towards
look
8.
incredibly well
Early
drilled.
info as well.
Willing to let Sassy hold and lock this down with the Odin in play. Very predictable in terms of the sight lines. have to be a little bit worried, but Sen are going to be trying to play himself back in. Util in his
That's a little
hands.
bit
That's the
unlucky.
timing that's caught. Buzz, quick to capitalize.
Still a lot of people here.
Over now with the dash. And Util, it is perfection. Still
They don't know
return
about.
of the
Okay,
fire.
I was gonna say
It
don't know
was
about this
Zelsis
guy. I'm
still
sure.
looking at speed at Thorn in their size. Flash through and out. It's good for it, but he can't adjust in time for Mako. Wrapping it around.
The good
now
news
with
for
30
DRX
seconds
here is they
remaining.
didn't use many ults into
DRX
this like
do
at all.
Get themselves now onto the site, into this plant. Tens. Shoulder peeking.
Hold up.
Wins a fight onto flashback.
Yeah, hold up.
Fight to go
He's
for
got a
there.
lot of HP. He's going for this. A lot of HP, a lot of money, a lot of space made.
Try and put that nail in the coffin. Ballsy play. Skips the clearance on most of the side as well. He's looking to contact most of the way up through and around, but a knife out.
No way.
Knife out, back to Bane. Strikes
No
him
way.
down.
And so Sentinel's first opportunity to be able to close out DRX.
Hey, we'll
Slips away
slow
from
it kind of down.
DRX
Again, they still
kept
got a
it
lot of
simple,
ults.
Kept it
Any kind of
honest, a
timeout,
delayed
make this one
AXN.
easy.
It worked
But
out.
yeah.
Buzz is going to need plenty more rounds like this. And the timing, unfortunate for Sassy to get caught in that spot. Exactly the entry that Buzz was looking for. Zelsis has picked up an Odin. He's going to be spamming down short at the start of this round. Everyone on DRX is there.
I think that might be
Seconds neon? It looks so good, yeah.
Flying back and over. They are getting
Yeah, dude, the
chewed up
Odin is just
entirely
coming
here.
out every single time
Halo
it's
Wedge
Mako,
might be
just
enough.
tanking
Hunter's
it.
Fury seeking to offset this as well.
Oh, that's a
No
lot of
recollections.
ults.
There's a
It's
late
down
down
to
up over the
Zelsis
top.
again. Is he going to
Ults.
bail out?
RX in second though has not been pulled out of this spot. Stuns. They're good for it.
Wait, they did
And
so
here's the
good.
front defense.
Oh, they've
Sassy,
won, right?
well
Yeah,
removed.
they've actually won.
Unremoved.
That was sick.
Stays in front of him.
Dude,
Mako
Zekken is insane,
barely
bro.
alive,
He's
but
so
this is
good
it
right
for
now.
Sen.
He's
Close
so
down the count
good.
on that one. They are
Like
the
when
career killers
John
at
calls
this
this
point.
good,
Knock
Zelsis
the
plays
DRX
this well
down to the
util-wise, and
lowest of
Zekken
our player.
frags this heavy, they can definitely win this tourney.
A team that,
That
can
was
often
good,
feel
man.
like the protagonists of Valorant's done a heel turn